Hi, it's me, Katie She. It's you, my favorite people on the whole wide internet. How are we doing? How are we all doing? Are you having a good weekend? Thank you so much for being understanding yesterday when I couldn't stream. I had a bug. The symptoms were unpleasant. I am fighting the neurospicy urge to give more details, and I'm trying to be polite and not elaborate. But yeah, it was bad. It was a bad time. Don't recommend it. Do not recommend it. But I'm feeling much better. Thank you, dear Geek Place. Thank you for the hydrate, Henry. And hello to everyone. Ori, congrats on being first. Hi to Jinxie. Hi to Sublime. Hi to Dave. Hi to Henry. Hi to Twister Chaser. I am whelmed but happy. Phenomenal. You doing okay, Dave? What are you whelmed by? All the work stuff or other stuff? Have I done something wrong? Panic. Oh no, the Iron Brew redeem's not working. That's okay. Let me reboot that. Sorry. I'm on it. I have one question to ask. Go for it, Twister. Go for it.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Are you ready? I hope so. I hope I'm ready. Thank you for the good luck, Arashi. I hope I'm ready. But I thought I was ready. I thought I had all my tech in line before stream. And here we go. I am Brew Hair. Yippee, I fixed it. I said, are you ready? I'm ready. And is it good to be alive on a Saturday night here in Scotland or what? Oh. It has been a very wrestling heavy weekend. Sublime is having poly problems. Yes, Sublime, if one member of the polycule is treating you like shit, hit the bricks. You know this. There's no point if part of the polycule is letting the other parts of the polycule treat you poorly, then they're polying bad. Not to be judgmental, but I'm going to be judgmental. Like, the whole point of a polycule is, like, you got to manage the peoples. It's advanced people management. Welcome to the Super Bowl weekend for wrestling. Exactly. I know, Sublime. I know you know, but it's still rough that this keeps happening. I'm sorry. Thank you for the head pats, Henry. And yes, it is the Super Bowl weekend. It is for wrestling fans. It is WrestleMania weekend, which means I thought I was up from like midnight to 4 a.m. yesterday to watch SmackDown. Turns out, nope, it's 1 a.m. to like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I'm not sure. We fell asleep at 3. It's the same guy, Sublime. Well, you know what they say, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But you didn't let him fool you twice. You're out of there. You hit the bricks. Dear Geek Place says, yeah, polycule or not, if someone in a relationship with you is not doing right by you, do not settle for it. 100%. Exactly. Well said, Dear Geek Place, and said far better than I was doing it. But yeah, it's WrestleMania weekend, which means I had SmackDown today from... Well, yeah, today from... I'm going to make my hair Iron Brew coloured again, because it feels more SmackDown-y. Hang on. Getting the hair dye out. Bonus Iron Brew time. Which means 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. for SmackDown, and then 1 a.m. tonight, is it? Or midnight tonight to sometime for WrestleMania Day 1, and then on Sunday night, so Monday morning, Monday a.m., WrestleMania Part 2. And there's also Raw, I think, on Monday night, but honestly, I don't think I can make that without wrecking my sleep schedule for work, because I've got the Monday off, I don't have the Tuesday off. I watched SmackDown last night, but didn't watch the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame was good. It was good. If you enjoy Hall of Fames, it's a very good one. I'm not big on the Hall of Fame, so there were like bits that were hit and miss for me. But Dave really enjoyed it.
You will give me an egg.
The mid-card was indeed mid. It just didn't feel like they brought any enthusiasm for it. It made me feel sorry for the people in the mid-card. Like... That's rough. Like, it's not like a wrestling show. And there's a happy cat this week. Yes, Jinxie, you're having a fun week. Having a fun week. And twins. Very, very exciting. What's everyone been up to? We've heard what Sublime's been up to. What's everyone else up to? Ah, Sublime. There's never going to be a good time for these things. It is what it is. There's never going to be a good time for these things. There's always going to be something that is potentially a reason to put it off. But no, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Well done, Sublime. I spent every day with my favorite girlie playing her favorite video game. Hell yes! Love that. Jinxie, you're having a great weekend. I'm jelly. I'm jelly, but you know, our weekend's about to get improved too, because not only do we have the wrestling, but we have a toxic Yuri game to play, which needs an update before I play it. Whoopsie. I'm prepared. Just chilling right now, getting ready to join a Discord call with my friends to watch the Hall of Fame and then watch Night 1. Oh, that sounds so much fun, Twister. I hope you have a great, great time. I think our plan is we do the stream and then moderator Dave is going to nap and I will consider napping but probably do my gacha dailies instead. And then wrestling. Nighttime wrestling time.
You will give me an egg.
Yay, the daily egg's working now. I need to get mine as well. I'm so sorry the bot wasn't quite working at the start of stream. I have done
give me an egg.
Some small tech fixes to try and reduce a bit of the audio and lip syncing lag. And there's more work to be done to try and make sure that when I'm blabbing, my lips are as synced as possible. But in the process, I did break a bunch of tech stuff that I had to quickly fix. And then other stuff just broke because it likes to do that. Like my egg bot just likes to break sometimes. Next week also needs to hurry up. Oh, but not too fast, please. I need sleep. I'm so low on egg lately. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good there, Geek Play. You should get your protein up. I did, but at the same time, not doing. Sublime, it doesn't sound like you did anything wrong. Do your best not to overthink it, friendo. Do your best not to overthink it. Like, of those two requests, either would have been totally valid to make. So try not to overthink it. What's done is done. You did the right thing. Enjoy Discord and enjoy the wrestling, Twister. Jinxie says my favorite Nikkei girl is getting a variant on the 23rd, and on the 21st I get my glasses. I just want to see. Hello, Jalzan. Your leg is almost healed. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to hear it even. Sorry, I cannot see it, but I'm glad to hear it. Which is your favorite Nikkei girl again, Jinxie? Because the only one I really know is Bread. I think her name is Bread. I'm checking. Is her name Bread? Bready! Bready's my girl. I love Bready. Bready is the one girl who makes me be like, maybe I should play Nikkei. I love her so much. It's Anis, I see. Bready is like an incredible, like, honestly, if you haven't seen Bready and Goddess of Nikkei, she's glorious. She got curves. I love her so much. It's so rare to see gachas do the plus size girlies well, but they do Bready solidly. She is a lovely character design. I love Bready. She's very cute. I've been super excited about this newborn foal in Japan. His name is Shirobushi. Shirobushi! That's a great name! That's so cute! And it's a surname, right? It's a pretty common surname. I was like, I recognize that from my mangas. Oh, it means white star. Oh, bread. And let me see, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Glad your leg is almost healed. Your favorite Nikkei girl is Anis, who I'm about to look up, and then I can go, ooh, pretty girls. Anis Nikkei. Oh, I've seen her. She is also very, very pretty. I have indeed seen her. She's gorgeous. I love the black and orange color scheme. I love black and orange characters. There's a few in Zenless with that color palette, like Soldier Zero. No, not Soldier Zero. Yes, Soldier Zero, but I was thinking of Trigger. Trigger is a great execution of a similar design, but oh, Anis is pretty. What's her upcoming SSR? Let me see. Will I find it if I go to the news section? News. Oh, it's like a yellowy outfit. Let me see. Oh, she's an idol! Oh, okay, that's cute. That's hecka cute. Funnily enough, says Jinx, I only started playing Nikkei because of the Resident Evil collab and put my wife Ada in the game. Hell yeah, Ada! White Star, even though his coat is almost fully black. He's probably going to turn grey. That's so cute, though. Anis over spec. Let me see. Anis over spec. Oh! Oh, she's pretty. Damn. Okay, yeah. Very, very excellent choice, Jinxie. I has a pirate kitty, raisin cat. That's so cool. Shiroboshi is the grandson of Goldship and Tokitail. That's so cool, Sublime. Zar. Zar coming in with that Riz.
You will
Zar.
give me an egg.
Hi, Zar. How are you doing? Are you having a good weekend? Have you been doing lots of VR? Have you been seeing any movies? Dear Geekplay says, I have a little under 2 weeks until Word and Wonder begins. I am taking some time to process the fact that it's 2 weeks till Weird and Wonder already. I'm shook. How is it only 2 weeks? How is it only 2 weeks? How does this keep happening? It surprises me every year. What the heck? What the heck? I should probably start putting books through. I've read so little this year. Been sick. We took a sick day yesterday, which was needed. Me too, Zarzar. High five. High five. I hope that you recover quickly. All that happened, went to the cinema twice, fell sick. What did you see at the cinema? I got silly drunk yesterday. Oh, were you won some alcohol as a prize, Ori? Was it that? Your tiefling got disintegrated, but they got better. I was so scared until I read the second half. I'm glad that they got better. I saw Stand By Me and Akira. Oh, both amazing, amazing movies. I love when you're watching the classic movies because I actually have a chance to have seen them. If it's recently out, I have no chance. But if it's a classic movie, there's a decent chance I've seen it. Only free 10 CL of schnapps and free beers at Miracle. Oh, so this was with your internship place. That's so cool, Ori. I'd not seen either before. Oh, they're great, but Akira isn't for everyone. I enjoy it, but if I'm being honest, mostly what I remember is the motorbike going and doing the slide, and of course the guy freaking out as his brain goes pew, pew, pew. Akira was re-released in 4K. Oh, it was an Easter dinner that you sent the pics of. I see. I saw pictures of tasty food and I assumed it was a family engagement, but also my brain has not been with it, so you're gonna have to excuse me if my brain flubs a few times tonight because I'm still recovering. I'm mostly better, or I wouldn't be streaming, but it's still rough. I saw a bit of the ending when I was 8 and was scared for 28 years. You know, that's fair. The ending is a lot, especially out of nowhere. There's a couple of anime movies that I don't think I'm strong enough to watch, and I could see Akira being on them if I hadn't already watched it. The list is pretty short. It's Grave of the Fireflies, which I just know is going to destroy me. And I've seen what's it called? There's this anime movie about the moment the bomb drops, and I've seen it because it keeps coming across social media, and every time it scars me horribly. It's a fantastic, beautiful movie, but it's horrifying, and it's so... Oh, it's perfectly done, and it's an amazing encapsulation of the nuclear moment, but it's also horrible and I hate it and it haunts me. Well, we gotta watch Grave of the Fireflies again. Zar, no, I cannot do that. I'm not capable. Barefoot Jen, yes, or Barefoot Gen. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's a hard G or a soft G, but yeah, I've seen a lot of that the moment the bomb drops in Barefoot Gen, and it just seeing that segment of it haunts me. It's so rough, but it's so good. And the fact that it's based on the creator's real experience, just jeez, but it's so good. For my money, I haven't seen Oppenheimer, but for my money, I don't think any piece of media captures the horrors of nuclear war as well as Barefoot Gen. Barefoot Gen actually. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good, and it's wild that it can be in the style of anime, but still manage to capture the horrors in in such a true to life way. Yeah. Akira is very Fever Dream Nightmare. It's a bit of a ramp up. I think it's easier to go along with from the start rather than being thrown in at the end like Zar was. But it is a bit of a fever dream. Not as bad as Evangelion for the fever dream, though. There was an anime that had me crying like a baby. What was it again? God, it could be so many. It could be so many. I had to read the manga now. Ooh. The mantra song at the end of Akira goes fuck out. Akira in general, it goes real fucking hard. It's really, really good. There's so much going on that gets expanded upon. Ooh. I'm probably overdue a rewatch of Akira, but I'm not sure I'm strong enough. I'm not sure I'm strong enough. I should probably rewatch it if it's had a 4K re-release. I haven't seen Wolf's Rain, and I really want to, but at the same time, I know it's going to destroy me. I know I need to see it, but also I'm afraid. I'm a coward. I'm a coward. But I do need to see Wolf's Rain. And I'm very curious about the other one. So there's riots and student protests over tax Tell me what. Yeah, that's true. I do want to know more about that. I'm sort of watching Wolf's Rain again. Yeah, I have seen Cowboy Bebop. Yep, I adore it. I adore it. But yeah, it's an experience. It's so good though. It's so good. It's so good. Highly recommend Cowboy Bebop. No, give me more social. Trigun I haven't seen yet. It's on my list, both the original and Stampede is the new one, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, the original and the remake. You know which ones I mean anyway. The OG and the remake. I need to see them both, but I know they're going to destroy me. They're going to destroy me so much because I love them both, and I don't think anything's going to go well for them. Samurai Champloo I've seen. Yeah. A++, absolutely recommend. Fantastic. Fantastic. I saw Trigun and Cowboy Bebop at the same time because my brother sent them from on VHS tapes he recorded from the US. That's so cool. That is A+ brother work. I mean, back in the day, we would have to go to some extreme lengths to get VHS tapes of anime. And having a brother that would just send that to you, that is A++ brother work. That is really, really cool brothering. You know the scene where Spike gets thrown through the clock face with that music. Oh, okay. Okay, there's an Uma Musume April Fool's song. That's a choice. I can't remember which streaming service I started watching Cowboy Bebop on, but it got dropped before I finished. That sounds like Netflix behavior, but I think it's still up on Netflix, so maybe not Netflix. Let me see. I'm pulling it up to check, because might as well check while I'm here. I finish up Stampede. I love your Big Bro site's so cool. Is it still on Netflix? Looks like it is. Oh, of course it is. Yeah, because they did the live action thing, which I haven't seen. If you've seen the live action thing and you think I should watch it, let me know. I've heard very little about it, which isn't encouraging. I couldn't stomach Stampede. Oh, I will reserve judgment until I get to see it. But to my understanding, it's a different storyline, or at least it's different up until a certain point. Someone said JoJo. Oh, I'm never gonna see JoJo. Wait, what? Yeah, Cowboy Bebop's on Netflix, and there's also, they did a live action Cowboy Bebop, also on Netflix, which nobody talks about. Hong Kong, hello, hi, I'm a Persian. Not worth it. Good to know, Jazan, thank you. Yeah. It's a shame because some of the actors involved seemed really nice and were really invested in the show. Like, if I remember right, their actor choice for Spike was really solid. I think. Let me see who it was who played Spike. But yeah, they absolutely botched the one. Yeah, I like their choice for Spike, but yeah, nah, it wasn't perfect. Yeah, I'd heard Stampede was closer to the manga, absolutely. In some pretty drastic ways. Wait. The acting was amazing, the story, well, oh no. I swear I got lost. Well, it looks like they're both back now. Hooray! Hooray! Also, the Amazing Digital Circus came up when I did the search. So hey, if you haven't seen the Amazing Digital Circus, please watch it. So then the final episode is coming out in June, and I'm not ready. It's a short web series. It's also on YouTube. It's really good. It's really good. If you are a fan of the Harlan Ellison classic, I Have No Mouth and Cannot Scream. I think I've got that right. I Have No Mouth and Cannot Scream. I'm sure I've got that right. If you're a fan of that, and you think, what if this was animated and funky in an entirely different way, you'll enjoy Amazing Digital Circus. I remember which anime made me cry. Do tell, do tell. Yeah, Stampede is way closer to the manga from what I've heard. I have no mouth and I must scream. Thank you, Czar. Yes, I have no mouth and I must scream. That's it. Yeah, I cannot scream is not the wording. Uma Musume season 2. Oh, okay, actually that's better than anything that I thought you were gonna say there. But understandable. Understandable. You're deep in the Uma Musume feels. To be fair, Digimon Season 1 made me cry and will make me cry again. Digimon Season 3 made me cry, will make me cry every time I load it up. Every time. Every time. I love that in an anime. I love an anime that just gets me in the heart. So let's head to the gaming room because we've got some toxic Yuri to get to. A story of shattered dreams and rebuild. I think I remember you saying that. Let me get the audio hooked over. Because currently I'm hearing it, but you're not. And it hopefully won't be too loud. Let me get the screen up. Because I had that configured, but it seems to have gone. How is that for volume levels? That seems pretty loud. I'm going to nudge that way down for now. Until I get the hang of things. There we go. I'll pop it around here. Two of the Umas just got canonic. Oh! Aren't they all girls? Hell yeah. I hope they're all girls. Let me get the game up. Game 2. Let's go for game 2. I feel like it. Toxic Yuri, look at this. Yeah, boy, we got Toxic Yuri up on screen. They're all girls. Hell yeah! Lady marriage. I love that. That's so cool. So today's game, it's Toxic Yuri. Let me read the about page for you. It's written by Bia Baker. Character art and CGs are by Fruz. Backgrounds are by Nora Nico Games. And it is Creative Commons approved. It uses the Rempy Fun Romance. I've seen that. Oh, that's funky. Oh, I love how they've included all the plugins. I'm going to be looking at that later. But it is a game about literal Toxic Yuri. You can romance this girl who is Toxic Sludge. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And they actually reached out to us by email asking if we'd play the demo. And we were like, absolutely we will. It was an incredibly pitched email. They were like, hey, we heard you like Toxic Yuri. Would you like very literal Toxic Yuri? And we were like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it when I get a pitch in my inbox and she's like, Toxic Yuri? Yes. Absolutely yes. 100%. Hopefully the music's coming through and is feeling like an okay level for everyone. Let me know. Sublime says, actually, that is why some of the owners refuse to give the rights of the real horses to the game company, because they're all girls. She does look a bit like the Ditto girl from Pokopia, which I love. It's topical. But also big like Grimer. Grimer? Yeah, Grimer energy. Oh, but I love this art style as well with the really clean lines. I'm hyped to see what else we've got, because I love these big, thick, chunky, smooth lines. It's good. It's the good shit. It's the good shit. But yeah, if the audio isn't feeling right, let me know. Preferences. Do we have subtitles we can turn on? Don't think so. It's a visual novel, so likely there's not going to be a huge amount of voice dialogue. Let me see. Let's find out. I like the UI already. It's very clean. Another mandatory drinking party with my co-workers. This font is a little hard for me to read. Can I change that? I cannot. Okay, I'm going to note for the devs that this font is a little difficult to read for my eyeballs. We've got white with a pale purple outline on white. That hurts my eyeballs. My eyeballs are so sensitive, devs. Please, have mercy. Have mercy on my eyeballs. Another mandatory drinking party with my co-workers. My boss is passed out with a drink in his hand. Two of my kohais sing the worst Aladdin duet I've ever borne witness to. Okay, so we're in Japan. I'm on my 5th beer, my head's spinning and my ears are ringing. My life is a wreck. Don't say that about yourself, narrator. Stable job, decent apartment, recent promotion, I've hit rock bottom. Wait, what? Wait, what? But those are all good things. Nothing happens to me anymore. Just deadlines, drinking parties, nursing hangovers on rush hour trains, working on Saturdays. I check my phone for the first time in an hour. I couldn't check it while my boss spoke for 25 minutes before we said, "Kanpai!" That means cheers. And notification from Pizza Box advertising a new coupon for 2% off. 2% off is not worth it, girl. 10 new posts on my RSS reader. An RSS reader in the year 2026. Hell yeah, you are my people. But that was a very niche reference for most of the audience of a visual novel. A message on dot. I got a message from someone, so I'm guessing that's like basically line. It's an offer for a free in-app sticker pack after I buy 5,000 yen of stickers. I resist the temptation to start doom scrolling the For You page on Whittier, so Twitter. I see what you're doing there, game. And try to turn my attention back to the mandatory work party. But... ... Nobody's having fun tonight. Everyone's plastered, miserable, overworked and blowing off steam by acting ridiculous in a semi-private setting. The whole night'll cost each of us over 10,000 yen. Not a small amount. Hang on, I need to translate that to Scottish money. 10,000 yen in GBP. 50 quid? Okay, yeah. I'd be kind of gutted about that too. This whole night'll cost each of us over 50 quid! Not a small amount. Is it really worth that much just to gather in an izakaya, aka a karaoke bar, and feel bad together? My favourite co-worker isn't even here. I don't even have a sympathetic shoulder to mope on. I should have declined. I should have weaseled out and gone home to watch late-night anime based on light novels I've never heard of. I mean, hell yeah. Instead, I'm subjected to another hour of overpriced edamame beans, terrible karaoke, and public displays of affection between two co-workers who are cheating on their spouses. Ew. Ew, I hate that. Ew. Yuck. Helly, hello Lady Helly, how you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. But like all pain, it doesn't last forever. Or maybe I get used to it. It's hard to say, but the event does eventually end. The drinking stops and the next half hour of figuring out how to split the bill between 14 people begins. This is hell. I am in hell. I tell a co-worker I'll repay her on a payment app, but I need to catch a train, so I need to head out. She mumbles something drunkenly. I hope she understood me. Not that I'm particularly coherent myself. I leave the mandatory work party. I'll see my co-workers again, Monday perhaps, or tomorrow if my boss demands me to. But they should tell you in advance. Okay. But it's late at night. Oh, look at that background. That's pretty with the vending machines. For now, I don't think too much about that. I simply carry myself through the dark city streets. A single woman alone at night, drunk and discontent. A recipe for disaster, or a recipe for fun. Last train is coming soon, so I need to get to the subway before long. Maybe there's enough time to swing by a kombini, a corner shop, and pick up some maruchiki or more beer. Maruchiki is, I believe, the... Is it like famichiki? Is it like the fried chicken? Let me double check. Maruchiki. Yeah, it's fried chicken. It's fried chicken. Nom 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 nom. Or more beer. Nope. The night is young, but it's also short. I need to walk. Walk on, girl. In Fantasy Japan, your boss lives in your cupboard. I hate that. I hate that. I reject that idea of Fantasy Japan. Last train on the Karasuma line is always incredibly crowded. If I can avoid it, I absolutely will. I can just imagine the last train fiasco if someone pukes on the second stop. It's happened to me 3 times the past few months. Sends the whole car into a frenzy. That sounds awful. I've been on buses like that. I'm too tired for frenzies. I stumble past a couple of vending machines, cough my way through rude-ass smokers. It's a walk I take to the subway every time I'm done with a mandatory work party. Nothing's ever happening. Nearly midnight and the most the world can muster up is a meek apology of street lamps and skittering cats. Skittering cats hissing at a cardboard box as they run far away from here. Wait, what's that smell? Eh? Inside the cardboard boxes? What is that? A girl? A small woman, purple and oozing with viscous liquid. Don't say that about her. She's doing her best. A foul odour pours into my nose, but I can't tell if it's her or the dumpster next to her. Someone threw out this woman? No, they threw out the stinky girl. No! Imagine being so stinky they throw you out. That's tragic. I must be drunker than I thought. She seems asleep, curled up in the box like a newborn. If not asleep, she's trying to stay warm. It's brisk outside tonight and all she has on is a ragged burlap sack dress. We have to adopt the stinky girl! Yeah, the text is really hard to read, dear Geek Plays. I'm gonna let the devs know. But so far, the stinky girl's been abandoned in a cardboard box. It's brisk outside tonight and all she has on is a ragged burlap sack dress. All I want to do is see you turn into a small slime woman, a small slime woman. All I want to be is someone who gets to see a small slime woman, a small slime woman. Exactly. Against all my better instincts, I reach out my hand slowly. Hello! I crouch and gently put a finger on the small purple woman. Slimy. Yeah, she's the one who smells like garbage. And now so does my hand. My arm knocks the cardboard box and she stirs, eyebrows twitching. She makes muttering sounds and grasps herself tighter. A few droplets hit my head and arms. Looks like it'll rain here. And there's this poor sleeping being will just sit in this degrading box and suffer. We have to adopt the stinky woman! A pathetic sight. And I'm a pathetic lady. Almost like it was meant to be. Last train is coming, my head is spinning, and I feel worse than ever. Do I? Oh, I can't pick no. Understandable, because why would I? The answer is I'm a monster. Yes, we do. Somehow, all that adds up to is me picking up the box. It adds up to me holding my breath, walking into the subway station and going home with a strange purple sleeping girl. Me on the last train home with my box full of stinky girl. So beautiful, just like how we met. Right, takes me right back. A sleepy, stinky cat girl. Abandoned in a cardboard box. Yippee! Yippee!
Kinbo9 Game joined
Kinbo
the cat
9 Game,
family.
welcome to the cat family. Yes, it ruins the ride of everyone on the train with me. Yes, it's nearly impossible to tap my train card on the ticket gate when both my hands are carrying a box. But for reasons beyond my comprehension, I do it. I bring the box and the woman home with me. My humble abode. This is actually a pretty generous abode, actually. I'd say it's more than humble, girly. Enjoy your daily egg. A little dirty, a little small. Not in any shape for guests, but it'll have to do. This does not look dirty or small, girl. We came just in time. It started pouring down rain as soon as I got out of the subway. I'm just glad I live close to the station. I set the cardboard box down in an empty spot and quickly go to the kitchen sink to wash my hands. To get as fresh a breath of air as I can manage under the circumstances. By the time I turn around, there she is! The small purple woman is on her own 2 feet. She's got an adorable face. The kind where you want to pinch her cheeks or maybe chuck her out a window. Huh? Huh? I mean, I get it, but also, huh? But I kind of get it, but I'm kind of like, huh? But I'm also like, I'm kind of like, yeah. But I'm also kind of like, huh? OL, how are you feeling? Is OL me? I guess OL is me. OL's probably me. How are you feeling? No response. Not up to talking, I see. Don't worry, I won't judge. I hope you don't judge my very so-so home. You know how it is. Sometimes you want to throw another living creature you've just met and kidnapped out of a window. Yep. I didn't have time to clean. Okay, so OL is definitely me. But I guess this is better than out on the street. The girl stays in her cardboard box. She looks around but still says nothing. Her cute face is matched only by the foul bubbling odour emanating from her body. Oh, that's disgusting. I love it. She stands up. I realise that yes, she's very short, although a little taller than I expected for someone I carried home in a box. Less like a fantasy imp and more like an adult chimpanzee. Please don't compare the Yuri to an adult chimpanzee. A purple chimpanzee in a burlap sack dress. I said stop doing that, narrator. I said stop it. A couple drops of substance drip off her body and into the box. We need to stop calling it substance, please. Call it aura. She's aura farming, okay? Let her be. She looks at me like she's asking permission to approach me. Oh, we've got options. We can make her stay in the box or let her leave the box. I'm going to let her leave, of course. I'm also going to save points so I can be evil later, maybe. Leave the box. I give her a nod and she steps out of the box. She comes up to me and looks at me closely. Well? Do you have a name or anything? My name is Doku. Doku-chan! Doku, Doku, Doku. She speaks! Hooray! We haven't kidnapped somebody incapable of speech. That would be extra problematic on top of everything else. Wobbly, high-pitched, and very cute. Oh god, wobbly and high-pitched. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Doku-chan, eh? Well, nice to hear you speaking. This is the first time I've been in a house. I like it. How did you end up on the street like that? In that box? I don't know. I don't remember anything. An amnesiac. Just great. Just great. If there's anything I've got a pet peeve about, it's amnesiacs. Run into them every single day and they never know why they're there or where they're from. A common problem in fantasy Japan. No, I'm just new to this world. I don't have a lot of experiences yet. Can you help me? I want to learn a lot of things. Sure. You saved my life. So I'll do anything you ask, okay? Doku-chan? Doku-chan, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Doku-chan is adorable at a glance, and it's not a shock that she's so inexperienced with the world. But I don't want to take advantage of her, not in any sense of the world. Well, thank God for that. I was worried. Enjoy Critical Role, dear Geek Place. Enjoy Critical Role. Here's Wikipedia. Have fun. Damn it, not again. Another amnesiac. Yeah, I could just sit her down with Wikipedia. I'm glad the narrator's saying that because, yeah, big vibes. So I'm not sure what to do here. I can't kick her out just yet since it's obvious she has nowhere to go. I'm curious where this is going because, like, the game being called Toxic Yuri made me expect that there was going to be Toxic Yuri. But having met Doku-chan, I'm really hoping this is a bit more fluffy. Significantly more fluffy. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I also don't want to have yet more responsibilities by teaching an ooze monster how to live in the modern world. I mean, you take a creature home in a cardboard box, it's yours now. It's your responsibility. This is going to be a tough decision, I think. We need to take her to the vets to see if she's been chipped. But at least for the time being, it's a decision I can put off. It's very late, and even though it will be Saturday, I do have to go into work tomorrow. But we didn't know that earlier. We didn't know that. The boss hadn't told us. Did the boss text us on the way home? Being like, hope you enjoyed karaoke, mandatory karaoke. See you in the morning. So let's just put up with her, Doku-chan, for the time being. Are you sleepy? I'm just about to go to bed. What's sleepy? Precious? The thing you do when you're not awake. Sleeping. Oh, the darkness. I enjoy the darkness, so I like to sleep. I also enjoy the darkness, and I believe in a thing called love. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's better than being awake. Doku-chan, no! You're new to this world, you can't be depressed yet. Outside, the rainstorm picks up. Oh no! Oh, she's precious! She's precious! The sound of thunder in the distance. Not common around these parts, so it makes me jump a little. Doku-chan is even more spooked though. Well, it's just a storm outside, don't worry. Do you need anything before I go to sleep? Will anything bad come to eat me? How safe is this place? Extremely safe. Even if a home invader barged their way in here, they'd still be scared off by the mountains of boys love manga in my living room. You know what? Real. You're so real for that, OL. There's no chance they can survive an onslaught by an army of ukes. Haha! Fear the ukes. They're coming for you. That's a boys love term. It's one of the dynamics. It's either the top or the bottom. I can't remember which one. I'm happy to hear that. Doku-chan, are you going to be okay, really? Yes. The way she's fidgeting around suggests to me she will very much not be okay once I turn off the lights. Leave the lights on for her. UK's bottom, Semi's top. Thank you! That makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't say an army of Semis then. I feel like that's more scary. An army of UKs is going to be very disorganized and very upset. It comes from martial arts. Thank you, Sublime. Girl, you stink. Nothing's going to eat you. Yep. You have a natural barrier against predators. It's called you stinky. Okay, so my options are make her stay in the box or make her stay with you. I don't want to make her do anything. I'd rather her do her own thing, but staying in the box seems like a bad idea, but I'm worried that make her stay with you is going to end up in there's only one bed situation. I don't know, I'm worried. Here, look, I've clicked make her stay with me. Yuri, do not, my daughter, she is made of slime and she is very upset. You seem a little scared, so how about sleeping with me tonight? No, that's not what we wanted to do. Would female Dave be Davy or Dave? I feel like she'd be Davina. Like Davina McCall. How about sleeping with me tonight? My bed's big and you're small. Really? If anything happens to you, you can trust in me. Is that okay? I won't cause any trouble? I mean, I feel like I haven't really thought this through because my bed is not prepared for Slime Girl. Diva's also a good one, yeah. Diva's also pretty good. Diva Festation. Enjoy VR and dinner, Zar. What are you having for dinner? Danny's good. I like Danny. Danny's good. Yeah. No, of course not. Well, maybe if I plug my nose. Thank you! I'm so happy about this. Girl, calm down. Can I dance? Is that okay? Absolutely, you can dance. Nachos with cheese and sour cream. That sounds incredible, Zara. Enjoy. No dancing. It's almost sleep time. Wait, hang on. Developers, I have a complaint. Why can I not let her dance? Developers, I would never do that. I would never stop her from dancing. And I put it forward to you that the protagonist would also not be that mean to her. Nobody should ever be that mean to her, ever. I see. I can't believe I said that. I'm a monster. I take her into my bedroom and set her on the bed. I pull the covers over her and myself. The bed's not actually very spacious, even when she's small. I find myself rubbing up against her slimy body much more than I'm comfortable with. But she seems comfortable. She passes out almost immediately. Makes the faintest little snores you'll ever hear. It's nice. Not the rest of her, but at least the snores are good. Damn, it's just like me, for real, for real. I don't know, the protagonist is kind of a dick. Like, not a full dick, but a little. I'm really confused by the opening line about how, like, they've just got a place and a promotion and their life is so bad. I thought it was like a weird sarcasm, but now I'm not sure and I'm confused. I'm a little confused by that, I won't lie. No dancing. Yes, dancing! And somehow they're able to soothe me to sleep. Sweet dreams, me. In the morning, I wake up to find Doku-chan resting in her box in the fetal position. She must have gotten out of bed during the night and climbed back in there. The thunderstorm must have really scared her. Aww. Still, she seems very calm. She was very brave for spending a stormy night without waking me in fear. Good morning, Doku-chan. She slowly wakes up, her dark pupils fluttering half open. Gah. Just when it seems like she's finally awoken, her eyes go shut again. She's just like me, she's sleepy. A real sleepyhead. I'm gonna let her sleep in, of course, but I'll save as well. Let her sleep. I don't know this girl. Why should I be her personal handmaiden to wake her? Yeah, narrator, why are we like this? Narrator, stop being mean. You're letting a cute girl continue her sleepy naps. Don't make it about you. I'm struggling to not see her as a kid or like a puppy. Yeah, real talk. This is my This is the thing that's given me pause the most so far, is this feels like a child or a small animal. So I'm really hoping there's a way to play this game without any actual, like, romantic intention. Which I didn't expect with a name called Toxic Yuri that I'd be campaigning for, but now I'm very much on the side of please let me be platonic with my new adopted daughter. I leave the girl in the box and assume she'll wake up on her own before I finish getting ready for work. The line when I was in bed about, like, grinding up against her gave me the fear. I'm like, do not the slime daughter. What was that? I leave the girl in the box and assume she'll wake up on her own before I finish getting ready for work. If she doesn't, then oh well. It's sure a sign that I'm not one for roommates. Wait, what? I mean, you're handling having a roommate pretty good. Ever since I moved out of my family's place, I've been a lone wolf. Yes, we get it, you're edgy. No need to be waking up random women in the morning. That also may be a sign of how few women I take home with me. After I brush my teeth, wash my hair, and heat up some instant coffee, I find that Doku-chan's woken herself after all anyway. She's looking positively ragged, and that's what she gets for sleeping in a cardboard box. But at least she's awake and already following me around. See? My tough love is to thank. Ignoring a girl will make them more eager to see you. Protagonist! Protagonist, do not! This is weird. Maybe they were going for Born Sexy yesterday, I'm missing it. If that's the goal, then I feel like the art style isn't it. You know, the art style is very chibi and adorable and cute, versus like Sexy Slime Girl is a very different, more curvy art style, you know? Hello, Doctor! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Long time no see, good to see you! How's your week been and your weekend? I'm going to work soon. I assume you don't have anywhere to go, right? I don't have a spare key for you anyway. No, I'm not sure. Do I need to go somewhere? What's outside? I'll take that as a no. Give her some food. Perfing's probably hungry. I'm going to trust you to stay in here then. Keep the door locked and feel free to have my food. As I say this, the pungent odor of the purple woman hits my nose and I lose my appetite. Maybe I shouldn't let her grubby fingers all over my food. Well, if you have any problems, just call me. Do you have a smartphone? There's no way she's got a smartphone, my gal. Okay, if you have any problems, just wait for me to get home. Wait, I'll be alone again? All alone? Yeah, just keep house. I won't kick you out yet, not until we get things sorted out yet? Girl, slow your roll. You're the one that took this girl home. Don't talk about kicking her out. I'll fight you, narrator, I'll fight you. Doki-chan shivers. Alone? It's just for a few hours. I just have to get some work done at the office. Ah! Trust me, be good while I'm away. Ah! She's like a nervous puppy, only without the barking, and I pray without the soiling herself on the linoleum. I set out for work then, trusting the strange creature to behave herself and not completely ruin my life while I'm away. Oh, I read that wrong. I set out for work then, trusting the strange creature to behave herself and not completely ruin my life while I'm away. Going to work today is pretty awful, though. I have a mild hangover from last night. Okay, that might explain why she's being kind of a dick. Okay, so they are going for puppy vibes. I think so. I'm not sure. You child. I have kidnapped you and I clean my house. But like, if it was puppy vibes, why are we not giving her some food? Yeah, the Yuri in the title I feel is maybe a little mismatched so far. Like, I get the pitch of literal toxic Yuri being a fantastic one, and that is what got me playing it. But I feel like the actual characters and art style and gameplay aren't saying Yuri, they're saying fluffy story, you know? Which is not a bad thing. We love fluff. But Yuri is kind of a hardcore title to give something. I have a mild hangover from last night, and I'm sure some of my co-workers will have even more than that. It's a Saturday, which means I absolutely should not be going into the office today. And yet I have deadlines coming up for projects and I have no choice but to go in and help fix that all up. I'm a sub-sub manager. She manages sub-subs. Informally, which means I have way more responsibilities than the rest of my team at the same salary. Oh, you're a deputy TL. No, never take a deputy TL role. Never take a management role that is unpaid. It's always bullshit. Do not do that. Do not do that. Although I don't envy the sub-manager who is definitely suffering even more responsibilities with the same salary. Sub-sub! I'm honestly terrified they'll promote him up to manager, which will then make them promote me up to sub-manager. I would like to be demoted. Okay, so this explains why she was not happy to be promoted. But I can't figure out any path to making that happen without being turned into the office pariah. I'm sure I'll get it by not coming into work on Saturdays. But that would be a path to getting transferred to a whole new section where I'd be doing data input on spreadsheets for the rest of my career. I mean, that sounds like the dream to me, honestly. I'm in. Sign me up. A fate worse than death. Bullshit, actually. I disagree. And I've tried boosting the other employees in my section and making them look good, but then they just boost me in return. A vicious cycle of retribution. So for now, my status quo is working on Saturdays and doing the bare minimum while I try to make myself look as busy as possible. Data input and sheet production is very different. I die in data input. I've done data input and honestly I love it. Headphones on, put the data in. No brain, just data entry. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So here I am at the office, hungry and headachy and hell-bent on going home. The change in background styles keeps throwing me a little. We had like slightly stylized realism for the bedroom and the vending machine scene. We had the very cartoony izakaya. And now we've got this which is pixely. And I don't think we've seen pixely so far. Data input should not exist in the modern world. Machines could do their part. I like to take jobs that machines could do. Haha! Job for you. Things have been a little stressful, says a doctor. Too long didn't read. I lost my job, found a new job, left that job, found new job, lost that job, found new job, and it's the best media agency I've ever worked for. We signed a 2-year contract and some high-end post-production thing. We also won wifey's termination without cause legal case. Stressful, but now we vibe and proceed. That is incredibly stressful for a month, doctor, and you have achieved so much. I'm glad that things seem to be on the up and up, but also, even then, it's media agency life, which is super stressful even when it's going well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're taking it easy this weekend and doing as much self-care as possible. I'm really glad that you won the legal case. And I'm really glad that you have a new role in a new agency, but make sure you're looking after yourself and taking lots of rest. That is incredibly stressful. Well done. How do you get the energy for that? Multiple roles in a month is incredibly, like, good work. Well done, well done. I know it didn't all work out, but well done.
Moist.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sublime.
Moist.
You should treat yourself just something small. You've been working hard. I agree with Dave. I agree very much. Definitely treat yourself, doctor. Treat yourself lots. The Blime says, walk up to the boss and explain that you perform best and most efficiently... whoops, where'd it go? Best and most efficiently at the lower position. That would show a self-awareness that would be looked upon favorably by upper management. That wouldn't work though. Like, real talk, that wouldn't work. I know we're in a very Japanese coded society here, so I'm speaking wider to a more Western, I'll say Western European audiences. The whole point of these sub-manager roles or deputy roles that are more work and less pay is that nobody wants to do them. But they force people to do them basically by pressuring them. And if you try and get out of it, they will try and pressure you to not do that. Because the only reason that role exists and keeps on existing is because peer pressure. It preys upon peer pressuring people into that role and then peer pressuring them to keeping it. So if you try and go down to a lower position, the bosses will usually give you a whole spiel about how it doesn't show initiative and it doesn't show a keenness to grow upon your role. So you can do that, but it will dead end your job opportunities potentially. It's stupid, it's bullshit. It's bullshit, but that is how it works in my experience with these kind of jobs that have unpaid deputy roles. It's predatory, but there's a lot of these predatory industries out there, and it's bullshit, and they all behave that way. Of course it wouldn't work, but it should work 100%, but also in a good workplace there wouldn't be management roles that are unpaid. Management roles or any kind of role increase should always be paid. And if you're not being paid for that, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. The doctor says with a small part of the late case money we'll do a free-day vacay in the mountains. That sounds so nice. Hell yeah, disconnecting time and relaxing. Oh, the doctor, I hope that you have an amazing, amazing time. I'm so glad things are on the up and up, and well done again on getting through all of that. That sounds incredibly challenging. You've done so well. I haven't ever really had a conventional job except for right before the Navy, so I wouldn't know. I have had various IT roles, including more call centre-y ones, they're big on this deputy team leader nonsense, which is an unpaid team leader role. And I'm better now, but I was younger then, which meant I was less used to saying no to things and more determined to be a people pleaser. And also when the bosses said, if you do this you will eventually get promoted into TL, I would believe it, because I'm somewhat naive and I trust people to a fault. So I was definitely one of the people that would get pressured into those kind of roles, and it never goes anywhere. The amount of deputy TLs I've seen that actually don't get promoted because it's more valuable to keep them in that role doing the same work unpaid than to promote them and have to pay them. It's wild. It's horrible. It's shit. But anyway, it's ad time. Let's BRB and I'll be back in a minute. See you soon. The ads are done and we are back. Hello again. We return. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're staying hydrated. I hope you're taking your meds. So here I am at the office, hungry and headachy and hell-bent on going home. Half the workers aren't even in yet and it's already 8:15 AM. I thought I was cutting it close. I'm only 15 minutes early. However, my closest co-worker, the only one I care about as a person, is already in. And by her posture, she seems like she's been in for a while. Okay, I'm curious to learn about this co-worker. She's been mentioned a few times. Oh, she's pretty. Fujino Tatsuko. She has Fujin in her name. She's got to be another Boys Love fan, right? Impeccable fashion, chipper attitude, always an instant ramen cup on her desk, but nary a whisper of bags under her eyes. How Fujino Tatsuko gets away with so much, I'll never understand. But we entered the company at the same time, so we've been attached at the hip for several years now. Oh, Ohanyo. I'm guessing that's Ohio, but... is it... I didn't realize it had an N in it. Ohio. It doesn't. It doesn't have an N in it, but I'm guessing... is it a typo maybe? Ohanyo. Let me see. Ohanyo. Maybe it's a dialect variant. I'm not sure. Ohio. Ohio what? Sorry, Ohio. Okay. I'm an idiot. So I go Ohanyo. Sorry, Ohio what? Sorry, Ohio. Okay, there we go. It's a tie, not different. Why? You're in already? Wow. I skipped the work party last night, so I thought it's the least I could do. I've got to help us meet that deadline. What are these options? I can say you're such a suck up, that's mean, we're not going to do that. Why, you're such a diligent worker. It's a little brown nosy. Or I'm glad you work here. I'm going to go for that one, it feels the most legit. I'm glad you work here. With me and with everyone else. Silly. You look pretty tired this morning. Did you skip your Y1000? What's Y1000? I've been busy doing some stuff. Doku-chan is that stuff. Also, the hangover is that stuff. Well, I'll let you borrow my energy. Thanks, Fujino-san. I thought we were besties. Why are we not telling her anything? Because that is a boilerplate tie knot. Looks like a half Windsor. I see. I don't see. I don't understand, but I'm nodding. Nom's pie. Pie. What kind of pie, Ori? Apple pie? I do my best during this awful work day. It's made at least a little brighter by having a decent co-worker to guide me along. The deadline seems to loom even closer, like a giant moon with a scary face above a clock tower. That's Ocarina of Time reference, question mark? I'm not sure. But we're at least able to make a dent in it. This is the standard everyday life of a young adult with no ambition. I'm gonna do this for the next 45 years, so I'd better get used to it. Girl, get some help. Okay, we're in Doku-san's POV, okay. I have to wait patiently for OL-san to come home. She told me to be good. I need to be good. I've been sitting in front of the door for a while ago. She's so puppy dog coded. The light in the window got very bright and the room became very warm. Now the light has decreased. I wish I knew what that all meant. Outside is a scary place. I was out there yesterday, but I don't really remember it. I was asleep and in a box, and then I was awake and in this house. When will she return? How long has it been? There's a clock here that reads 10:35. If only I had been taught, I could understand how to tell time. But I'm too new to know about such things. I walk around in circles for a while. That's so cute. Calling her OL is confusing my brain. Like, why name? It's confusing me a little too, I won't lie. My balance is off. I've only been walking for a few hours of my life, so I need a lot of training. Once I have that down, I try spinning. That is a good trick. My little toes push me up as I get high and stretch my arms out as far as they will go. Oh, big stretch. And even then, I'm too short to reach that spiderweb in the corner of the ceiling. I'm a little hungry, so I was thinking about trying it for a snack. Oh well. I'm sure I can find something else nice in this home. Except I've never eaten before. What food should I try? I take myself into the kitchen and sample a few of OL-san's things. Then spit them out soon after. Ew, gross. Yucky. I'm never going to eat a spoon ever again. This juice called ketchup, though, is quite yummy. I squirt the whole bottle into my mouth. Nom 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 ketchup! Unlike the spoon, it has a silky smooth texture and passes right down my throat. No bitter aftertaste. Now I'm not so hungry, but I am a bit bored. When will OL-san come home? What if she left me here forever? Should I go outside to track her down? No. No outside. I have to be patient. I have to be a good girl. I'm so good. So very good. So bored. So very bored. Chew on the furniture. I believe in you, Doku-chan. I look at the clock again. It flashes a new time symbol. 10:57. It's going up, so I think that must be a good thing. Maybe when it becomes 10:99, it'll be the end of my waiting? It doesn't seem like the time can become 10:100 at least. I stare at the clock for as long as I can keep focus on it. 10:58. 10:59. 10:60. Huh? 11:00. That's crazy. I'm learning so many new things about the world today. I'm really glad I'm alive. Maybe OL-san is glad I'm alive too. I'll make sure to learn as much as I can by the time she gets back, so she'll be even happier. Doku-chan is precious. Doom. I jingle the keys to unlock my front door and immediately hear a loud thump and a muffled voice. Hello! Moment of truth. Heart of the cards. I unlock the door only to find Doku-chan sitting at the entrance with a smile. Welcome home! I'm home. And you're still sitting here at the entrance. Did you even move? I moved a lot. I learned so many things today. Like how to wait, how to walk, how to tell time, the chemical composition of a spoon, and how to stop thinking for a while so I don't get bored. Oh. Wow. She's certainly a whole lot more chipper than she was this morning. Yeah, she's powered entirely by ketchup. What changed? I was kind of worried she'd turn into a nervous wreck and destroy the place. Ooh, I'm glad that's... Hell yeah, Dogi-chan! Ah! My apartment. What's wrong? Doki-chan looks at me with those pitiful beady eyes, completely innocent, like a foul-stench angel from the great white north. Obviously, we're gonna be nice to her. It's nothing, don't worry about it. It's, nothing. Oh, I see. If I make any mistake, please tell me. Maybe I should have gone on an angry rant, but I couldn't do it to this cute little thing. She's brand new to the world. She doesn't understand yet. I want her to adjust naturally. Even if it means, ew. Yuck. Yuck? What's yuck? Just, I'll clean up around here. But first I need some dinner. Dinner! That's the final food meal of the day. Yeah, I barely ate anything for lunch. I had lots. I go into the kitchen. Well, it's not the messiest this place has ever been. That was when I tried making a no-bake Georgia-style peach cobbler. I'm still mortified by the goop that has gotten in places I didn't think Doku-chan could possibly reach on her own. She was barely conscious when I left this morning. But clearly she's rapidly adapted to the world around her, and my apartment is her world. And apparently all my food was her world as well, as everything in my fridge is covered in her slime. A few frozen purple chunks in the freezer. Even my vegetables in the pantry weren't spared. My stomach growls even as it retches. Is there anything to eat? Doki-chan, what did you eat? First, I ate a spoon. It had a bad texture and terrible aftertaste. But I really enjoyed ketchup, a nice mix of salt and sugars. Then I looked for other things in your kitchen, but I didn't find anything tasty. The bread was very bad. I was saving that. The bag of onions weren't quite ripe. Only one of them had mold on it. Would you like to eat dinner together? No thanks. I'm good. That's fine. I rummage through the back of the pantry looking for anything unspoiled. Anything I can heat up or eat dry that Doku-chan didn't get her grubby fingers on. I end up with a can of tomatoes and a pack of dry udon noodles. I could make the world's most pathetic spaghetti, except that all of my pots are dirty. That's a fault of mine though, not Doku-chan's. I'm just lazy about cleaning dishes. After a while cleaning dishes and sanitizing everything around and throwing out ruined food, I finally get the place looking decent again. This kitchen looks so pretty now. I hope it stays that way. I make the udon and tomato and give half a bowl to Doku-chan. Here's the best I could do. She tries it and then after just a moment spits it all out onto the floor. What? What was that?
You will give me an act.
It's tomatoes and udon. Hi, Nocti! Dave says, I'm sure some people out there are called Al on paper and not Alan. But there's also a child named whatever that is. Yep. Sorry, I fell asleep. Don't worry about it. You clearly needed the rest. I hope you're feeling rested now, Nocti. It's just tomatoes and udon. You said you like ketchup, so... It's so bitter and sour. My tongue hurts. This is gonna be a very long week. After I chow down on my awful dinner and clean up the mess on the floor, I turn my attention to a more pressing problem. How did you even make such a mess? There's goop everywhere. I practiced dancing. Yay! She finally got to dance! Good for her. I was toxic Yuri. It's interesting, Nocti. It's interesting. Doku-chan, or Slime Girl, is adorable, but very puppy dog coded, and I'm hoping that we do not actually have to Yuri. I just want to look after her like the little puppy dog she is. Did I do something wrong? No, I'm just pointing out there are purple streaks very high up on the wall. I was trying to reach the spider on the ceiling. Did you reach it? Nope. It looks so yummy. I'll bet. Oh, I'll have to spend a lot of time getting all of this clean enough not to have a panic attack over. Whew. I like how it's not fully clean. That's a nice detail. I'm doing my best. I feel like I finished an entire work shift after finishing an entire work shift. At least it's all clean now, even at the cost of a lot of bleach. I'm a little woozy from the fumes. I like this aroma. What do you call it? Toku-chan. Please. Oh, I'm sorry for making mistakes. She has no idea what she did for any of this. And for some godforsaken reason, I'm not even going to kick her out of the house tonight. I don't even have the mental capacity to deal with that in the first place. I'm just going to pass out and hope that I wake up to a better mood and a better life. Although I have to deal with that pesky slime girl again. Girl, you brought her home. This is on you. Should I let her sleep with me again or put her back in the box where she belongs? She likes the box. I'm gonna suggest she stay in the box. Box time. One night was enough. Time to get a much better night's rest all by myself. It's pronounced X-A12. I hate that. Yeah, I hear you, Nocti. It's good to be imperfect. Let's get to bed. You can stay in your box tonight. Am I being punished for something bad? No, we may have made the wrong choice, gang. Am I a bad girl? I don't want to answer that right now. Get in there and be quiet and rest. Why am I such a dick? You went there last night anyway. Because of the scary sounds outside. Alright, the thunderstorm. Well, it's a clear night out tonight. You can be a lot safer now. Your box will keep you warm and cozy. Oh, okay. But I have a request, yeah? May I have a pillow? A soft pillow for my box? Of course you can. Is she trying to guilt me for not letting her stay in my bed? No, she's just expressing her needs. Well, I'm shaking you. Or is she trying to make her box feel more like home? Either way, pillows are really expensive in Japan. I don't give a shit, OL. Hand over that pillow. I'd be giving up a lot of comfort to give her one of mine. You're not even using it, you're in bed. But it might be worth it to keep her away so I don't have to wash my sheets every night. OL, I'm shaking you by the scruff. Give a pillow. I decide to let her have a pillow. She can sleep in comfort and hopefully adapt to her new environment more carefully. I need to contain her to get her to stop wandering around my apartment when I'm gone and wrecking everything. So crafting her a very cozy box will help train her to stay in that box when she needs to. I'm giving this pillow to you as a gift. Use it wisely. You don't want it back? Nope, it's yours now. It's already hard enough as it is to wash a pillow. Girl, what? It's easy to wash a pillow. Get good. No way in hell I'm using that again. I hope it makes you as comfortable as can be. Yay! I send Doku-chan off to her box, pillow in hand. Remember, don't leave the box during the night. The box is cozy. Outside of the box is not cozy. Understood. I want to be cozy. Great, that's that. I take a shower and get ready for bed, and thankfully she doesn't leave her box. Why am I so mean? We could watch Netflix together. Now it's time for sleep. I didn't actually need that extra pillow, honestly. I'm doing just fine without it. Drifting off into comfort with relative ease. As my consciousness fades, I wonder, how is this strange companion of mine going to affect me from now on? I really, really hope things don't spiral completely out of control. Though even if they do, at least I have my bed. Good night, me. In the morning, I realised that before going to work for yet another weekend half shift, I need to take yet another shower. Yeah, I took one last night, but too much Doku-chan has ruined my cleanliness. Somehow, even if she slept in her own box, the residue from all my cleaning up last night didn't dissipate with one shower. I'm gonna have to absolutely scrub myself down this time. Oh, you should play Control, Dave. But yeah, no, try not to work on WrestleMania weekend, yeah? Before I turn on the shower this time, Doku-chan enters the bathroom. Good morning! Hello, Doku-chan. What do you want? Why do you come into this room so much? I pee, I wash my hands, I brush my teeth, I shower. This is a very useful room for humans. But maybe not for dokus? Maybe not. Although you could probably use a shower for sure. A shower? I turn on the shower and the nozzle sprays hot steaming liquid. Ah! Doku-chan bolts out of the room and crashes into a wall in the living room. Doku, please be careful. Ow, ouch, owie. She stumbles back into the bathroom and looks at the shower in stupefied terror. It doesn't wait for you on Monday, Dave. Monday's a day off. Well, shower killers, man. I imagine it might. She stumbles back into the bathroom and looks at the shower in stupefied terror. She's very brave for coming back in. What is it? It's a shower. We wash ourselves to smell better and get rid of dirt and grime. Oh. It's a little... Are you afraid? It's just some hot water. Hot water spraying very quickly. What if I dissolve? I could disappear forever. Silly, you don't have to be afraid. I'll protect you. Wow, you're so kind to me all the time. Am I, though? I'm kind of a dick. Maybe I'll try some other time. After we make sure. Fine, don't worry. I take my shower alone and Doku-chan stays far away from the bathroom for a while. My skin's getting really dry from a second shower in 12 hours. This is going to require some major moisturizing. And this Doku-chan problem is going to require some major solving. But for now, we're entering a status quo that will take us through at least a few more days together. I just hope it goes well. Nothing ever goes well anymore. Girl, are you okay? How would you protect her? A great question, Sublime. I'm curious to know. I'm absolutely exhausted. Part of it is working 6 or 7 days every week. I mean, yeah, 7 days a week is too many days a week. But most of it is being around Doku-chan in almost every free hour I have. It's been, what, 2 weeks since I took her home? Maybe less? I'm losing track of time. She's rambunctious, ever-curious, surprisingly quick to learn. She also never shuts up. Refuses to shower. Constantly demands my attention. And has an intoxicating aura around her that never lets me leave her be. Intoxicating? Girl, you okay? Work is almost like a peaceful respite, aside from the crunching deadlines and the constant pressure from my managers. At least I don't have to teach my managers that the burnable trash bag is not an extra food pantry. Next to me, Fujino. Okay, so she's saying that she had to teach Doku-chan that the burnable trash bin, which is a Japanese, like, bin for trash that can be burned, isn't food. Okay, I get it. Next to me, Fujino is as pleasant as ever. Our moods are the epitome of the yin-yang. She looks my way while I droop my head down towards my keyboard. I've been staring at it for about 40 uninterrupted minutes. She slides her rolling chair over next to me and gives me a wide smile. Do you need to take a break? No, I'm feeling great. Just resting my eyes. Your eyes are open. Resting them from the blue backlight of the computer screen. Ah, that's a problem for sure. 7 days a week is too many. It is too many days a week. Far too many. That's why I brought my e-ink monitor. Whenever my main monitor gets too much for me, I can always switch to the other screen. Those are fucking expensive, Fujino-san. You do not take those into the office. If you have enough money, I really recommend it. I don't even remember what money looks like anymore. Have I even spent any this month? Or am I just drifting into my endless pantry every day? You are completely incoherent. Yeah. I think you are extremely tired. I'll tell our sub-manager to let you go home early. No. I prefer the office. It's a nice place here. Fujino leans up close to me and puts her head on my shoulder. Don't you just want to relax, though? Aren't you a bit tired? I can handle it, don't you worry. Huh? Huh? Is this flirting? I feel like she's trying to scam me somehow, like beating me for a promotion or something. Yet I'm too exhausted to even fight back against whatever tactics she's using. Or maybe she's just being friendly? I forgot what friends are supposed to do in situations like this. But I sure as hell wouldn't cover for Vagino even if she was super tired. Why wouldn't I? This is supposed to be your best mate. Why am I a dick? Oh well, son. What do you want to do? I don't know. I don't want to go home right now. That I know for sure. Vagino's nose twitches. She sniffs and her nose twitches even more. Oh, wow. Your hair is a little... Vagino removes her head from my shoulder and backs up her rolling chair a tad. Did you go to a club last night or something? Oh, I am. Doki-chan's making me smell so much like garbage that I can't even get it off me anymore. Ugh. I mean, it's fine. I could barely smell it. It's just like someone puked on me while smoking tobacco. Kinda. Well, blame it all on those awful work parties. Technically, those work parties really are to blame. If not for them, I'd never have met that purple beast now residing in my apartment. If you need a new brand of shampoo, I really recommend Naked. Don't worry, it'll fade. I pray it'll fade. The random shampoo reference caught me off guard there. Anyway, you seem totally beat, but I get it. You don't want to go home because you're way too busy there. A new dog, a new boyfriend, hard to tell. Which one is it? Well, it's a tough question to answer. I'll just assume both. Do not assume both, that's weird. Okay, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Take the afternoon off and relax in a cafe or something. Disassociate in the park for a while. Fine, I'll try it. Like, girl's not my boss. I don't think she has this power. I have new cologne names. Yes, your cologne adventures. Are they good? Are they going well, Sublime? That's what I was doing by staring at my keyboard, you know? I was trying to disassociate. I was doing it. Maybe Fujino's right, though. I've got to get away from work and from Doku-chan. I need to be my own person for a bit, get some fresh air. The monthly reports will still be here when I get back. I shudder at the fact that I take solace in the previous sentence. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Palomino, oh, like a horse? That's a type of horse, right? I think that's a type of horse. I'm googling it. Palomino. No, it's a restaurant. Oh, it is! It's a color of horse! Hey, I got it right! It's a horse. Top notes of vanilla, heart notes of mahogany, and base notes of saddle leather. It's a horse! It is a horse. It is a type of horse. I am correct, it is horse. Horse, horse, horse. Horse, horse, horse. You are Uma Musumeing. You are Uma Yusumeing. Yeah? I'm still confused by what a TV is. This strange rectangle shows moving pictures of all sorts of wonderful things. These wonderful things keep me entertained when Noel-san is away. Flashing lights and loud music and some kind of a story. But the stories are always changing into commercials. I don't get the pacing. There's a commercial on right now advertising a foamy, warm toothpaste. It's not the kind Noel-san uses. But soon the advertisement ends and real entertainment begins. The next TV show is called Rugaku Renai. It's a high school comedy drama about a girl from a faraway land that comes to Japan and attends a local high school. She's involved in a deeply romantic affair with her school's popular sports girl, but they're trying to keep it a secret right now. The foreigner girl is a little frustrated with it. She and her girlfriend sit together on a tree stump in the gardens in their high school, away from anyone else, a secluded moment for each other. They seem so happy to be together, and yet the foreigner girl still broods at her girlfriend with her distinctive foreigner accent. What should the distinctive foreigner accent be? I honestly am not good at accents, so I'm gonna muck this up no matter what I do. No, no, I'm not gonna do Jamaican. No. Scottish. Scottish is tempting. I really want to hold hands with you, Yuka. Not here. But I have such a like for ye. It's unfair. We're at school, V. So, nobody's here. I'm happiness. You're happy. Oops. I'm happy, lass. I'm happy. Even if we don't do a handhold, I'm happy. So, dinna worry about it, lass. I know why you're asking. And I just can't do it. I have so many kohai depending on me. I can't let them think I'm... Think you're what, lassie? A lesbian? That I'm devoting more time to you than to the soft tennis team. Oh. Oh. Well. Well. I thought you were shy to coming out. I thought you were shite coming out. Well, I'm a little afraid of that too. There's other LGBTQ people, and there's other alphabet mafia people in our grade, but they're all fujoshi and tomboys. Not like me, a femme. But that's me, lass. You like a fujoshi and a tomboy now, lass. Yeah, I do. The foreigner girl touches the Japanese girl's chin and leans in. Nobody is here. We can do a smooch. I want to. Well then. Are you sure nobody is around here? Who does care? You. Yes, but... Don't let go of me. I don't let go of you. They lean in for a kiss and... A new commercial comes on, this time advertising a private life insurance company. Wow, that was so romantic. The foreigner is so cool. Aye, she is, lass. The straightest Yuri I've ever witnessed. I'm doing a public service. The sports girl is so cool too. They remind me of myself and OL-san. Except we'd never kissed or done anything romantic. And if I have my way, girl, they never will. I'm not so sure what romance is, except that it makes my heart go pitter-patter when I think about it. I need to experience more of the world first before I understand about it, I think. If my pitter-patter goes too rapid, I might have a heart attack and die. I might doki doki too much. Maybe I should sign up for that life insurance. I'm excited to watch more Ryugaki Renai after the commercials end. OL-san told me that the live-action TV drama is trash and a bad adaptation. She went on a long rant about how it's far inferior to the original video game. I'm still not so clear on what a video game is, but if she has such fiery emotions about it, I'm inclined to agree. Yay! You can never doki doki too much. You can if you're in a literature club. Perhaps go doki doki, perhaps. In my short experience in life, I found that people with strong opinions tend to be right almost every time. TV teaches me so many interesting things. Doku, I'm not sure that's a thing to pick up. And now we're back to OL-san. I'm home after a long, relaxing day out and about. Well, mostly I walked around the park in circles for like 3 hours. OL-chan, are you okay? All the Doki Dokis got me pumped up. Understandable, Sublime. My legs are extremely tired right now, and I'm very sure I'll be bedridden levels of sore tomorrow. I wouldn't say my physical fitness is anything remarkable. In fact, it's probably in the bottom 10 or 15% of people in Japan. So the fact I was able to walk so much to begin with is an impressive achievement for me at least. I enter home with much trepidation. If anything has gone awry, I won't be physically able to deal with it this evening. Thankfully, Doku-chan isn't doing anything special, just watching TV. I breathe a sigh of relief. Oh, you're home! Yeah, I'm home. Welcome home! What have you been up to? I've been watching a lot of TV. Doku-chan stands up from the couch, leaving behind a thick residue of sludge. Ah yes, couch rotting. She really has been sitting there all day. The amount of herself that rubs off on things is so inconsistent, so hard to understand. But the rule seems to be the harder to clean, the messier she gets. I quickly grab a towel and wipe the couch down with sanitizer. Doki-chan stands there unaware. I learn a lot from the TV. I'm very fascinated by commercials. So many items to buy and experiences to have. More food than I ever thought possible. People also dance a lot in commercials. I like dancing! Maybe I'll dance more when I'm trying things from the commercials. Makes me want to try a lot of new things in the world. She's so precious. With Doki-chan, is couch rotting her rotting or the couch? A great philosophical question. Do you like trying new things, OL-san? Suddenly I have a lot of answers to pick from. I'm fairly set in my ways, honestly. I hate change and all the annoyance it brings. Even me? No, you're the one sole exception. Yep, definitely. I'm hungry. Well, we're still not sure what food is actually good for you or not. I wish I could take you to a doctor, but... Well, that's not a can of worms I'm ready to open just yet. Oh, a can of worms sounds good! She just craves protein. It's pretty obvious. Well, it'll be rich in protein, I guess. But there's some interesting elements to your eating habits that are intriguing me. I did always enjoy science in school, even if I was bad at it. Oh, there's that word again. Whenever you eat certain really sweet stuff, you start to smell really sweet, and I feel like you might even shed less goop. Oh, whoa. But you also seem to act too strange when you're on a sugar high. Oh, like dancing a lot. No, the dancing comes from eating a lot of moldy food. I think you're sort of the opposite of humans. Mold makes you stronger instead of making you deathly ill. Which honestly really reduces the burnable garbage I have to deal with, so I'm glad I can feed you my old leftovers. But I'm kind of worried that the spores are leaking out of you and getting into my bloodstream. I really hope you're fully absorbing it. Spore girlfriend. It's just like her love like poison. So if we feed the manager and the sub-manager and the sub-sub-manager to her, OL gets to become the manager. I'm already the sub-sub-manager. Do not. Oh, my phone isn't charging. That's weird, I plugged it in. Need to check what's going on there. Checking the cables, checking the cables. Is there a way to tell? Not yet. Then we should be really careful. Yep. When you eat a lot of sugary foods, it seems like you crash really quickly. But you don't fall asleep, you just stumble around in a cute way. I actually wonder if it's making you drunk. So what makes her drunk? Sorry, sugary foods, I see. So basically, it's like fermentation, maybe. Regardless, Katie would not get a promotion just fighting with one. That's true and real. Yep. The phone must power the Yuri. Charge faster phone. Yeah, don't worry. If it runs out, I've got a backup option. Well, that'll be something we have to test out another time because can of worms and all. Yum! I'll feed you more ketchup, but make sure you tell me how you feel afterwards. I'll do my best. We eat up our dinners. Omi rice for me and half a ketchup bottle for Doku. And start getting ready for bed. I'd start doom scrolling on my phone, but I'm definitely too tired for that. I can't let the algorithm drain me if I'm already empty. Wise words! If you press this button, says Ori, there's a 99% chance you get 345 million tax-free, no inflation consequences. Or a 1% chance that I can't drink Iron Brew again. Does chat press it? I mean, those odds seem pretty good in my books, and I do like to gamba. Plus, look, even if you can never drink Iron Brew again, with 345 million, we must assume pounds or euros. We're going to say euros. With 345 million euros tax-free, I reckon we can get you some nice alternatives to Iron Brew. Well, you didn't specify the currency, so it could be like rupees and this is all a big scam. I have to check first. I'm checking the small print before I press any buttons. How many times did you get to press a button? Oh, good question. Good question. You're the manager of Subway. Yes! Odd Ones Out reference Nocti. Subway. Subway. Doki-chan seems already early in her sugar buzz. A little lethargic compared to just a few minutes ago. It's very cute. Her head bulbs up and down and she can't seem to let that smile drop from her face. Though she doesn't seem to be losing her cognitive skills like I would after polishing off a bottle of whiskey. She just watches me blankly as I do my skincare routine. Silly Ulfie. Come again? I like you. Yeah, thanks. Without regarding her any further, I finish up exfoliating and leave the bathroom. Instead of doom scrolling or sleeping, I'm going to read a book on my e-reader. With its wonderful e-ink charger. Is this game sponsored by e-ink? I mean, I love e-ink, don't get me wrong. I wish I had an e-ink monitor. But this is a weird amount of mentions of e-ink. Don't worry, it's 345 million in pennies. That sounds stressful to manage. Like, that's a lot, that's a heavy amount of money. What a great idea. Instead of social media doom scrolling, read a book. Even better idea! Instead of doom scrolling, watch KDC on twitch.tv or on YouTube. Yay! All problems fixed by Catgirl. Yippee! And then afterwards, yeah, do consider reading a book. I should be doing more of that. I haven't read in far too long. I'm so behind on my reading goals.
My name's Gustari. It's pronounced honk. Honk!
Could the pennies be sold at fair market value of what they're made by, or do they only count as pennies? With its wonderful e-ink power, I charge it once and then it's good for the next month. What a great little novelty that I don't use nearly enough. Is the writer new to e-ink? I mean, I'm happy for them. But hell yeah. I keep getting the YouTube videos about the really tiny e-ink readers that are about the size of a phone. And look, I have a Kindle. I do not need a slightly smaller e-reader device. But they are cute. And if I had less self-control, I would have bought one already, because they're also very cheap. They're like 40 quid. E-ink is so great. And my apartment isn't that small, but I can store 50,000 books on here, whereas I can fit like 30 books on my shelf. I reserve that space exclusively for the doujin I pick up at comic conventions. I get about 10 pages into a tome about an apathetic demon lord when I feel a strange, gelatinous weight pressing down on me. I lower the e-reader. Hi, OL-san! Doki-chan is sitting on my lap. Hello? I'm a little busy at the moment. You can make some time for me. Oh, the stress is starting to build up again. The precise reason I took that huge walk earlier. Nobody is here. We can do a kiss. I do not want to do a kiss. I do not wish to smooch the slime girl. Second button. There's a 50% chance that your pennies turn into 345 million quid in your bank account. Or a 50% chance they turn into 3 million quid in your bank account. This should be a no-brainer. I don't know. Yeah, we're still figuring out the first button, Ori. Slow down. Huh? She grabs my chin, accidentally pinches it at first. She stares at me with glazed over vacancy rather than erotic suaveness. Don't you want a kiss? What's your deal? I saw this on TV. Let me kiss you. Absolutely not. This is too toddler coded. No. Absolutely not. No. Get off me. I push her off my lap and she goes tumbling onto the floor like a flick booger. That's not... No! Look, saying no to this doesn't make me a bully. Come on, game. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you, game. I'm gonna fight you. Wow, 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 wow. I see. You aren't comfortable with me. I'm interested in my book. I'm reading. I'm reading. Don't try to make out with people who are reading books. Great advice, honestly. Katie, it's toxic you for a reason. No. It's not sexy. I'm learning new things. After a few more chapters, I start dozing off in my chair, so I decide it's finally time to get some sleep. Doki-chan's already asleep in her box, snuggled up with her pillow. We're gonna have to figure something out about her. But that's a problem for tomorrow. A day where I am very much not going into work. Yippee, a day off! I climb into bed and count sheep. 6, 7, 8. Honk choo mee mee. The next morning. I get out of bed and do my best to stretch. Of course I'm sore as hell due to my very long walk yesterday. But I'll do my best today. I go over to Doki-chan's box and kick it a couple times. Don't kick her away! Protag, what are you doing? Get up, sleepyhead. Wake up. I don't wanna. Don't care. I'm making breakfast, Doki-chan. Then we'll discuss our plans for today. Feeling quite unwell, even after a mostly relaxing day yesterday, I make myself an Irish coffee and fry up some extremely greasy bacon strips. Am I an alcoholic? Why am I having Irish coffee when I don't feel good? Why am I having that for breakfast? I wasn't drinking last night, so it's not like a hair of the dog situation. Am I okay? Irish Katie is off the rails, it's true, it's true. That'll be the best way to get through today. And finally, I gained just a little bit of mental clarity. It sure took her a long time to get out of her box, but Doki-chan's chipper as a woodchuck. I envy that. So, today's plans? Yeah. I cough a few times, ew. Wait. What are these options? I hate some of these options. So I've noticed that living with you has been an interesting opportunity, a challenge, a nightmare, wonderful in every single way. Sexually frustrating, yick. Bad for my health is greyed out, but honestly it's kind of interesting. An interesting challenge. An interesting opportunity. I've experienced a lot of new things living with a purple slime woman. I'll definitely say I'm not the same person I was a few weeks ago. So you like trying new things after all? What I mean to say is we need to adapt our living situation starting today. Are we going to move? No. We're going to make it safer for me. And you. I don't know what substances you're actually made of, but it's spreading to the surfaces around my home. The fumes are gathering in the air. It's getting harder to clean it up. And harder to wash the residue out of my hair. Well, I've been trying to be careful. I'm sorry if I'm doing a poor job. Whoa. Are we dating a muck? I refuse to date her. She is just... We may be keeping a muck as a pet, though. Yeah, but I haven't. And now I've got a plan to fix all this up. If you're going to keep living here, we've got to create some safety protocols. At least until we have you checked out by a scientist or something. So today, I'm going to take you on your very first outing. Outing? Wait, outing? Do you mean outside? Outside! I'm very scared and nervous.
Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you for the good luck, Sublime. You haven't been out since I took you home. I told you it's dangerous to go alone. But take this. I hand Doki-chan a paper bag with leak-proof wax coating. Put that over your head when we go out. No, don't put a bag on her head. No. Ori asks, is Irish Katie just Katie but more angry at the English? Irish Katie is just me, but I'm really self-conscious about having too many notions. That's the only difference if I'm raised Irish, is I'm very self-conscious about what if people think I'm having notions. Going outside, good luck, don't die. MC, that's so mean. It's so mean. I'm so mean. I would be Katie and Dave's pet. Arthur and Frankie seem to be having a fun life. They get fed, they get sleep, they get to touch grass, no bills. What more could you ask for? That's fair. That's fair, Artie. I will take that as a compliment to my pet ownership. Yeah, the main character is kind of a dick a lot, and I'm not really on board with it, but maybe that's what makes it toxic Yuri? Question mark. They'll put everyone at ease. People in outside put bags over their heads? Why? No, only you. It's to protect you from getting noticed by other people. If they see your oozing body, they might get suspicious. I mean, I saw a slime girl and I just took her home. I kind of assumed this fantasy Japan was pretty chill about slime girls. I didn't go, what's that? I went, huh. Well, I'm gonna take them home. Which is a pretty chill reaction if these are not normal things in the world. Huh. If they see you with a bag over your head, I can just explain to them that you're incredibly ugly. Why am I such a dick? You're very smart. I'm not. Secretly, I'm not ugly. My options are, well, that's not exactly accurate. Ew. I have to hide your cuteness, or I'm the only one allowed to decide if you're ugly or not, which I'm glad is grayed out because fuck that option. Irish people are no, don't say that. Even as a joke. She's really cute, but I'm worried that if I press it, it's gonna think I'm flirting with her. And I'm not. She is adorable. Okay, let's go for the cute one though. I have to hide your cuteness. Yeah! We're going to go to the shopping centre together and buy some things. Oh, like in the commercials? Yeah. We'll figure out how to neutralise your more poisonous elements and maybe make you more comfortable in this life here. I want to keep you here, but it'll take a lot of work. And money, sadly. After a bit of a pep talk, Doki-chan's meekness has vanished. She's ready for adventure. Is this outing actually a good idea? Unlikely. I'm doing it anyway. Let's go outside! Yippee! Oh, she's so cute! With a paper bag over her head and her clammy hand in mine, I lead Doku-chan outside for the first time in her week staying with me. The shopping centre isn't too far away, just a couple of blocks. I'm gonna pause it here before we go to the shopping centre. I'm still feeling a little bit ropey. So I think we'll pause here for now. And come back to this another day. It's interesting. I'm having strong opinions about it. But that might also be because I'm still feeling a little ropey. So we'll save it here and find some lovely people to raid into. But thank you very much to the team for sending us a demo key for Toxic Yuri. I will be writing up some feedback. I will be having opinions. Sludge Girl deserves a hug. Yeah, she deserves comfort and a good home and being kept like a well-pampered pet. But I do not wish to smooch her. She's too puppy dog coded for that. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Nocti, and thank you, Toxic Yuri team. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for bearing with me. I'm sorry it's a bit of a shorter one. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but it has been really good hanging out with y'all. I will be back at Tuesday, innit? For probably more Digimon, but I'll let you know on Discord if the plan changes. Oh, ropey means a bit wobbly, so I feel a bit rough. So basically I'm still feeling a little bit unwell. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep breathing. You too, all of you. Toxic Yuri does sound fun, but I know Katie would drag me out of it if I got into IRL. Yeah, I love toxic relationships in fiction, but in real life I would drag you out of that fast. In real life I have no time for that kind of bullshit. In fiction, hell yeah, love it. In real life, no, absolutely not. In the real life, I'm all about the fluff. The fluff and the cuddles. We're gonna go right into Fiwi. Very good choice, Dave. Thank you. PV VTuber, what are they playing? Let me see. They're living the dream in Tomodachi Life. Yes! Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing some Tomodachi Life gameplay. I wish I had a Switch too. You're too old, you know better. I'm young, let me live my life. I will not let you repeat the mistakes of my past, Ori. Dragging you out of it. Yeah, it's fun in relationships because there's room for them to actually improve Wildcard. I totally agree. And also because it's fiction and nobody actually gets hurt. In real life, actual people get hurt and damaged. Same as how I love like action scenes and violence in fiction, but not in real life. Should be available on Switch 1. Okay, I might have to add that to my phone. That's very intriguing. You're not my mum. I'm gonna adopt you, Ori. I'm gonna adopt you. Diddly-doo-doo-doo. But I hope you all have an amazing time with the raid. What? What? That's a Tomodachi reference, right?
My name's Gustarian. It's pronounced honk.
You can't legally adopt me. I'm an adult. I didn't say I was going to do it legally. Crimes are fun. Sometimes. Not in the real world, but I'm a cat girl on the internet, so are any of my actions technically in the real world? It's debatable. Kidnapping. Fictional kidnapping, don't worry about it. You can legally adopt an adult. I forgot that, actually. I forgot about that. I need to check the rules for Ori, because Ori's in Denmark.
Moist.
Am I getting dragged to Scotland for the joke? I wish I had the money to do that.
Moist.
And I hope if you're watching on YouTube that you like this. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye-bye for now, lovelies. Bye-bye.